Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Seth from CyberSudo, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how can you find information about the car that you found online from a picture, for example. So let's say that you are conducting an OSINT investigation and you found a picture of someone's car online and you would like to get more information such as the owner. Now you won't be able always to find the owner of the car. Sometimes you have to pay money, so let's be clear here, but you can find the car specification, where it's been, and if somebody took a picture of the car in different places, and you can also get the VIN number of the car just by looking at the license plate. So you can just search for the license plate and get more information such as the VIN number, and by having the VIN number, you're gonna get the full specification of the car, when it's been registered, under which names, etc. Now the VIN number, or the vehicle identification number, is a 17 digits or code number that get assigned to a car once it get manufactured, and it's a unique number to each vehicle that get manufactured. Now if you don't know already, I have some exciting news for you, which is I have created a hacking kit that you can get for free by clicking on the link in the description of this video, and you're gonna get my favorite OSINT websites in a list, and you're gonna get a mini course on how you can find a WPA2 Wi-Fi password using OS X, which is a mini course, and how can you find, or how can you perform radio frequency replay attack to unlock your car or to unlock vulnerable cars just by using or capturing the radio frequency that comes out of the remote control, like in case the car doesn't use a rolling code. And you'll learn much more about this in the mini course. It's not a very long course, it's only 30 minutes, and you can get all of this just by clicking on the link in the description. Now without being said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's start our video. Alright, so let's assume that you're conducting an OSINT investigation and you found the target car. So it was posted on a social media account, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, anything. And let's assume that it's this car, for example. Now, the first thing we have to look for is the name of the car. Which car is this one? Now, I know that this is an Alfa Romeo, but if you are not familiar with cars, that's completely normal, because you can use a website such as the, let me go and show you the OSINT list first. You can see that here is a list of the OSINT websites that you can use while conducting a vehicle OSINT research. And the first thing you want to do is just find out the car that's used, and here is a website that allow you to do this. So it tells you that you have to enter the URL of the image, the direct URL, or you have to upload the image. What we want to do, since it's on an Instagram, is that we are going to inspect element and then click on this arrow, click on the image, and then click on this arrow again, and here's the URL. Put it in a new tab, and as you can see, here is the direct URL of the image. Now we can see that it's in full resolution, so we can copy the URL, put it in this website, and you can see that the make is Alfa Romeo and the model is Stelvio. Now the generation is from 2017 to now, and the accuracy is 99 or almost 100%. Color is white, angle is front. Very wonderful. Now this is if you don't know the model of the car, and of course I'm going to add all the links on my websites or on my website. And I think that this video is going to take some time, so bear with me, but I'm pretty sure that you're going to learn something new. So after we identify the vehicle, make and model, the next thing we can look at is the license plate number. Now you can see that it has the letter S and it's blue from the upper left area. So what you want to do is just open the list here and open all the images. We have license plates for example, like this website, and you can select any city or country in the world, let's say Asia, Iraq, and you can see here how the license plates look like. And you can see the newest license plate and the oldest license plate. So this website is very interesting, but it takes some time because you don't know from which country this license plate is. So what you want to do is just open up the Europe LP. I know this is from Europe because all of the Europe license plates are blue from the left side. So just by looking at this image, we can zoom in and search for the letter S. Now D for Deutschland, Germany, PL, Poland, we have Ireland, and we have here S for Sweden. Now we know that this car is actually from Sweden. And from here, we can start our OSINT investigation. Now, what we do know is that this is an Alfa Romeo, and we also know the model. I forgot what it was. And we can see from the background a name that we can search for it in Google, and we can get the exact same location where this car is actually standing or parking. So the next thing you want to do is that you want to get the VIN number, but you can't get the VIN number if you don't have the license plate number. Sometimes you're going to find the VIN number online, or the owner of this car is zoomed to the front window in which you can see the VIN number. Now, by having the VIN number, you can get details about this car, but it's fine. But just by using the license plate number, you can get the VIN number. Now, to do this, I'm going to open a website that I think is also right here. Yes, it's right here. You can see the description is search information about car by vehicle number in 14 different countries. And here are the 14 different countries. We have all of these countries and these as well. Now, since we know that the car is from Sweden, we are going to click on Sweden, and we have to enter the license plate number. Now, as you can see, it's in Swedish, so I'm going to change it to English. And I'm going to add the license plate number, which is XMF40E. Okay, XMF40E. Okay, let me see. And as you can see, we can get a lot of information about this car. So we can see that the model is 2020. Let me go and just translate this. So the vehicle year is 2020. It's a passenger car to be inspected in 2024. And you can see the make, and also you can see the model, and you can see the owner. Let me click right here. We're not allowed to show names of previous owners in this service. All right, so you won't be able to see the previous owners of this service, but you can see the current owner of this car, which is Lela, and then this name, and you can see the address as well and the post number, which I think is pretty scary if we are just looking at the license plate number. So if anybody saw your car, then we'll be able to know where you actually live and your name, and from there elevate the OSINT investigation to search for your personal Facebook profile, Instagram, and much more. So you can see many information right here. Like you can see the vehicle identity, status, inspection, tax and fees, technical data. We can see the owner, we can see the make and model. We can see a lot of information. Now, this is not everything. This is just the beginning, because sometimes, like, we got lucky that we found the owner name, because sometimes you have to pay money in order for you to get the owner name or all the previous owners of this car. So now we learned that we can use multiple maps, such as like this one. Let me open the Asian one or USA one. You can see that here how the license plates look like. So if you found the license plate and you don't know where it is actually from, so just open these pictures and try to compare the license plate that you found with these ones, or these ones if you are in Asia, and these ones if you are in Europe. And we have another one, which is the World LP, which is just a quick reference to see how the license plates look like all around the world. Another website that we can look at is called AutoGspot, which has a list of users that upload pictures of fancy cars they saw on the streets. Now, for example, we can see that we have a car right here that's been uploaded by a user. Here's his name, and this is where it's been spotted. And here is a description that we can translate it using Google Translate. And another thing we can look at is other spots of the same car. So if we click on it, we can see that multiple users have found this car and they have uploaded it to this website. Now here's a user, here's another user, here's another user as well. And by just knowing this information, we can see that this man, I think this man lives in France, or not in Netherlands, but he was in France. And when we click right here, we can see here's the spotter, and this is the name of the car. And we can also see more images. Now we can see that it has 3 images, but if you want to see more images of or more pictures of this car, then you have to create an account and you have to have a premium membership. But there is a trick that you can do in order for you to find all the images, which is just open google.com and then add the URL of the car and go to, let me see, and then go to images. And as you can see here, you can find more images or more pictures of the same car, as you can see. So you don't have to pay anything for you to find the car. Now we have already seen how we can get the owner name and how can we get more information about this car just by using the license plate. So I'm going to move to the next website. The next website is a Russian website, which has a list of users that upload almost any car or every car in Russia. So you just have to enter the license plate number and then you can get information. For example, let's go to our Instagram again and hashtag Russian car. So let me find a car that is from Russia. Let's say this one, for example, it's C873. Okay, CY69 and then search. I'm not a robot. And as you can see, the car has been spotted in multiple areas. We can click on this one, for example. Here's the car. And you can look at the background and identify where this image is actually took. And there is another thing, which is this website actually scans the internet to find those images. So you can see that we are looking for photos of cars in social media and the internet. So I think that they have a spider or an AI that gather information from this social media and from the internet. And we can see also the direct URL, because if we open the direct URL, we might be able to find more pictures of the same car. Okay, I think this is a car retail website and it took it from here. But if we were able to find the car in this website, then we can see the owner, we can see more information about this car than what's in here. Now we can come back and see this picture and where this car was actually standing. Now we can see that this is the source. We can find much more information about this, and we can search for the license plate number as well as we seen previously to get more information. Now I'm going to look right now for a car that is in the USA. As you can see, I have just googled US car license plate and we have a website, or like we have a picture right here with this license plate. And to know where this license plate is from, you have to look at the pictures or the world map license plates or USA license plates, and you will be able to know where it's from. Now you can see it's already has California written on it, so we know it's from California. And the first website we are going to use is called license plate data. Now we already know that it's from California, and this website supports both Canada and United States, and it's from California. And let me check again. It's 2C00L, 2C00L for you. All right, so search, and I hope that we can find the license plate. All right, so we didn't find it. It's very bad. Let me search for something else. I think we will find this because it looks BW5. It's from Texas. Now this is a live example, so you won't be always able to find everything. So it's BW5. Now there are alternative websites that you are gonna find on my website or in this OSINT list. And if you didn't actually find the license plate, I'm gonna show you a different way to do so. But let me check this website first just to show you an example on how it works. F851, F851, and I hope that we find a record. And if we didn't, then we can do something else. All right, so we found a record for this car, and now it's generating a report to find much more information about this car. Now, what we're gonna find right now is the VIN number, which is very important to elevate your OSINT investigation. And we will see this right now. So, as you can see here are information of the car or of the car. You can see we have the VIN number, year, make, model, drive type, manufactured in Ontario, Canada. And here you can see some more information about this car, like accident records, photos, sales found, etc. You have to buy the full report in order for you to find more information. Now you can see that we have a sales history in 2021. It's been sold. We can scroll down and find much more information about this car. Let me scroll down, and here are all the information that we have. Now we have also defects, what's defect in this car. So if you want to buy this car, it's very important to get the VIN number, because you can look up the VIN number and see whether the car has been repaired before or not, and whether we have an accident for this car or not, etc. Now, by having the VIN number, we can actually escalate our OSINT investigation, and we can use a website like VIN check, which will check for us for the theft claim and for the insurance theft claim. So we can just enter the VIN number. Here's the VIN number. I agree. I'm not a robot. And then search. And you can see that it has no theft records and no total loss record. All right, so we can use this website to check for the records. We can close it. And now we can use orally. And if you want to use orally and you're outside of the US, then you have to use a VPN to access the website. So what you want to do is go and search for the car using either the license plate or the VIN number. So if this website, the license plate data, was not able to find the car in its database, then you can use orally. So we're going to add by VIN number since we already have it. We can search for it, and we can see the model of the car right now, but it takes some time. All right, so we didn't find it, unfortunately, but let's try to search using the license plate. Actually, I'm not really sure, or I don't know whether we're going to find it or not, but let's find out together. So it's from Texas. Search. All right, so we didn't find the car, unfortunately, but this is something that you can add to your list because it finds almost all the cars, but for some reason it didn't find my car, the car that I'm looking for. So let me try to get and use another website, because this is not the only resource. So we have the VIN number. What we can actually do is search for the owner of this car. And to do so, we have a website called carsowner.net. We can enter the VIN number of the car. Let me copy it. We can enter the VIN number and then search VIN. But what it's going to do is that it's going to say access denied, because we have to use a VPN. and I'm not. Alright, I think I know why the website doesn't work, because my VPN is actually turned off. So let me try to turn it on. Alright, so let me try again. I'm going to refresh this page, and then I'm going to add a car by using the VIN number and then search, and I hope that we can find it. Okay, right. So as you can see, we can find it. It's Dodge Charger 2010, and we can also search for parts of this car if we want to buy any, but we don't want to buy any. So this is why the website didn't work, because my VPN was turned off. So I'm going to close this page. It's something that you can add to your resources. And now we can try again. Say search VIN, and it's gonna look in this website, which is actually paid. Now to find or to do something, we can do something else, which is we can get the website name and then go to google.com, then say site, and then enter the URL of the website, because using this dork we might be able to find the owner of the car without having to pay any penny. Alright, so we didn't find it, but if it was in the website, then we will be able to find it. So for example, let's go to Chevrolet and select a model and any model, for example, and you can see the car owners. But if we have a VIN number and it was available on the website and we searched for it, then we will be able to know where this man lives and his name without having to pay any money, and we can get a cache of the website so that we don't have to. As you can see, we have it, a Taylor, and he lives in this area, and we can also see his phone number. Another website that we can use is called Plates Mania, which is an international website that you can search for any car in the world. You can see that you can select any country you want in Asia, Africa, Europe, Great Britain, Australia, etc. And you can search using the license plate number or the VIN number if you want to. So we can say search, and then you can select the license. I didn't just type the license plate number. And then it's in Texas. Okay, it's in the United States. And now let's search for it. So we didn't find it, but sometimes you're gonna find many cars in this website. So you can add just add the license plate number and you might be able to find a car. So if we went to Germany, for example, and clicked on a car, let's say this, for example, you can see that it tells us what car it is and when this picture has been uploaded. You can see here is the image, and you can see just by looking at the surrounding where this picture is actually at, and you can see it's in Stuttgart. So if we searched on Google like a fancy cars festival and then the model of this car and just Google this license plate, then we might be able to find more information. Now I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know that the video is very long, but I hope you got something out of this video, learned something new that you can add to your OSINT toolkit. You can see the OSINT list, you can use it, you can share it with your friend, you can suggest any new tools or any new websites to the list. Please let me know. You can send me an email under contact@cybersudo.org. I'll be more than happy to add your website to the list so that we can all use it together to improve our OSINT skills and our OSINT investigations. And I'm pretty sure that like websites are not everything. You always have to learn the methodology, and websites are things that could help us because you never know when this website is going to be down, and there are always alternatives to find new information once a website is not working anymore. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on social media. And I would like to thank you very much if you are still watching this video. Please let me know in the comments section whether you have searched for any car or whether you have any other opinions about this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.